Hey, welcome to PR Learning Lab. My name is Simran Naudiyal, and today in this video we are going to continue learning about the tools available in the Adobe Illustrator. Before I start, I kindly request you to please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications. In the previous tutorial, you have learned about the tools available. If you haven't watched the previous tutorial yet, you will find the link in the description below. So, let's start. Now you are going to learn the shape tools. Illustrator provides 6 basic shape tools, which are rectangle, rounded rectangle, ellipse or circle, polygon, star, and the last one is flare. When you right click at the rectangle tool here or just click and hover, you will find these tools. These shape tools draw a closed path. So let's start with the rectangle tool. Its shortcut is M. Just simply click, hold and drag to make a rectangle. As it is a closed path, it will immediately get filled with the currently selected fill color. If your fill color is none, just select the rectangle and come here to give it a fill color. Pressing Shift key while drawing will make equally proportioned rectangle, that is a square. Pressing Alt key while drawing will make the rectangle from the center. Pressing Alt and Shift together will make a perfect square from the center. Press space bar while drawing to drag and change its location. You can also make rectangle by typing in precise values by clicking once on the artboard, which will open its dialog box. Here you have width and height values to be set. When you will enter the values of width and height, click OK. Here you go. This is how you can use this tool. Now the next tool is the rounded rectangle tool. As the name suggests, it will make rectangle with rounded corners. While dragging, press up or down arrow keys to increase or decrease the roundness of the rectangle. Pressing Shift key while drawing will make equally proportioned rectangle. Press Alt key to draw a center outward rectangle, which means the point of click will become the center of the rectangle. Pressing Alt and Shift keys together will make a perfect square from the center. Press space bar while drawing to drag and change its location. You can also make rectangle by typing in precise values by clicking once on the artboard, which will open its dialog box. Here you have width and height values to be set. And here we can also set the value for the corner radius. Enter the values and click OK. So this was all about the rounded rectangle. Now the next tool is the ellipse tool. Its shortcut is L. Ellipse tool is used to draw circle. Pressing Shift key while drawing will make equally proportioned circle. Press Alt key to draw a center outward circle, which means the point of click will become the center of the circle. Press space bar while drawing to drag and change its location. You can also make the circle by typing in precise value by clicking once on the artboard, which will open its dialog box. Here you have width and height values to be set. Enter the values and click OK. Here you go. This is how you can use this tool. Now the next tool is the Polygon tool. Just click, hold and drag to make the polygon. While dragging, press up or down arrow keys to increase or decrease the sides of the shape, like this. Pressing Shift key while dragging will make a perfect polygon. Press space bar while drawing to drag and change its location. You can also make polygon by typing in precise values by clicking once on the artboard, which will open its dialog box. Here, the first option is the radius. You can set the radius of the polygon. And the next option is the sides. You can set the number of sides of the shape. And then click OK. Here you go. This is how you can use this tool. Now the next tool is the star tool. Star tool draws star only, or I should say a shape with spikes coming out of it. There is a lot of stuff to work with it. While dragging, press up or down arrow keys to increase or decrease the number of spikes. Pressing Shift key while dragging will make an upright star with the spike pointing upwards. Like here, I have made a 5-sided star, and here I press Shift key and its spike is constrained upright. Press Alt key while dragging to have a perfect star with smooth and straight alignment of the spikes. Press Ctrl key while dragging to control the behavior of spikes. Notice here I have started dragging the star, and as I am dragging outwards, the size of whole star is increasing. But if I press the Ctrl key and then drag outwards or inwards, only the length of spikes will be increased or decreased. Press space bar while drawing to drag and change its location. You can also make star by typing in precise value by clicking once on the artboard, which will open its dialog box. Here you have two radius values to be set. Radius 1 will define the distance from the center to the outermost edge of the spike, that is, from this point to this point. And second radius will define the distance from the center to the inner corner of the spike, that is, from this point to this point. And here we can set the desired number of size of the stars. This is how you can use this tool. Now the next tool is the flare tool. Just click, hold and drag to make a flare. Like this. Flare tool can be tweaked and transformed to create some spectacular special effects. Just click once anywhere on the artboard to open the flare tools dialog box. There is a lot of things you can adjust here. First is the diameter. You can adjust the diameter of the flare. Second, the opacity. Brightness can be increased or decreased. And then the number of rays you can set. You can also hide the rays. Just uncheck this checkbox to hide the rays. Now the longest option, that how much long rays you want. You can set here by sliding this slider. The fuzziness of the rays can be increased or decreased. Now the next option is the growth. You can increase or decrease the growth of the circle and can increase or decrease the fuzziness of the circle. Now next comes the rings. You can also hide the rings, just uncheck this checkbox to hide the rings. You can set the path of the rings and the number of the rings. From here you can increase or decrease the rings and can also change the direction of the ring from here. And now click OK. So this is how you can use this tool. Now, the next tool you are going to learn is the brush tool. Its shortcut is B. When you right click on the brush tool, you will find the Blob brush tool also. So let's start with the brush tool. Brush tool paints with whatever stroke color you have. So just click, hold and drag. Like this. And the smoothness is turned pretty well. You can also increase or decrease the size of the brush using the square brackets which you will find in your keyboard. Pressing right square bracket will increase the size of the brush and pressing the left square bracket will decrease the size of the brush. You can also change the stroke color from here. Like this. Now let's come to the brush libraries. I do want to show you what the brush libraries are like. So let's go ahead and open a brush library. Go to brushes. If you don't have that open, you can go to window and here brushes. And we will click this little drop down and go to open brush library. And we'll open up the arrows first. So here are different types of arrows you have. Select the one you want and just click, hold and drag. Simple. In any direction you can drag it. Press Shift key and drag to draw it straightly. Like this. When you will click at this right arrow, it will load the next brush library. So these are the different types of brushes you can use in your artwork. It totally depends on you. You just need to select the brush, click, hold and simply drag. To increase the size, just select it and from the stroke panel, increase the size. Now, the next brushes are the calligraphic. In this, you basically have a pen where you can write anything you want. So like this, you can play with the brushes. These are some little wispy textures. There are a lot of little ones like this. If you keep going, you can see all the brushes that they offer. These are the brushes for borders. You can use them in your artwork. Like this. Now, these are the decorative brushes. So like this, you can use different types of brushes in your artwork. Now I will show you how to create your own brush. So open up your brush palette and I am going to draw a circle here. And I am going to give it a fill color. Then I will make a copy of it. Okay, so select all of that and then you can just drag it over your brushes. And there are a lot of different brush types, but the one I use the most is the pattern. I will check the pattern brush and click OK. And it will show you what is going to happen with that brush. Here you can add spacing if you want to see more space between them. I am going to do that. I will do 10%. You can also see what it looks like when you click these different buttons here. You can also set the coloration here, but I am going to leave that at none and click OK. Now, to use your own brush which you have made, just click here and select pattern brushes because I have saved my brush in pattern brushes. So here is your brush. So like this, you can use the brush tool. Okay, so let's move on to the Bob brush tool. Its shortcut is Shift B. I am going to make my brush a little bit bigger and I am doing it by hitting the right square bracket on my keyboard. Now, when I paint, it looks similar to brush tool. The difference is that Bob brush is all about the fill color and brush tool is all about the stroke color. You can change its fill color. And if you want to add stroke also, you can add it. I am going to double click on the Bob brush tool to open its dialog box. Here you have most of the same selection options that you have with a paintbrush. From here you can make it more smooth or more accurate. You can set the size, the angle and the roundness of the Bob brush and click OK. Alright, so this was all about the Bob brush tool. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.